Hi, Greg. Well, it's getting very tough now. The McCain campaign is sort of letting it be known that their constant intensification of the political rhetoric over the last month, or really since Labor Day, is now going to dramatically intensify. The escalation now coming from Sarah Palin, who earlier today at a closed fundraiser in Colorado took on Barack Obama for his association with a longtime Chicago Democratic politician, Bill Ayers. He, the sort of infamous founder of the Weather Underground, the 1960s radical group known for bombing the Pentagon, the Capitol, and taking credit for a whole bunch of other bombings. Sarah Palin, in that closed fundraiser, said, and I quote, "Our opponent," referring to Obama, "is someone who sees America, it seems, as being so imperfect enough that he's palling around with terrorists who would target their own country. Americans need to know this." Talk about taking the gloves off. I, too, being that outsider and only being a part of this for 5 weeks, now I think, okay, we got to get the word out. This is in fairness to the electorate. We got to start telling people what the other side represents. The implication here being from Sarah Palin that Barack Obama represents domestic terrorism in the person and friendship association with Bill Ayers. Now, the New York Times today did an article that suggested that that association is not all that close, and they've only met a couple of times and have otherwise been fairly disconnected. But it does go back a number of years, and it includes them sitting on corporate boards together, and it includes the early stages of Barack Obama's political ascent in Chicago and Illinois politics. So it's a sign that the McCain campaign recognizes that with 31 days left, it's now time to go after character and integrity and judgment. And the argument is that Obama's association and lack of a denunciation of Bill Ayers represents bad judgment. The Obama campaign and the Democrats say this is desperation from the McCain-Palin team. Greg?
How much of a sense is it among those on the McCain-Palin campaign that this next debate is important for John McCain?
Oh, of course they do. It's been a pretty rough week and a half by their own acknowledgement. The combination of the financial credit meltdown, some missteps by Sarah Palin, and some perceived missteps in some of her preceding interviews before the debate, all of that had been kind of tough times for them, and they acknowledged it. But the debate itself, they believe, represented a pivot point. And that Sarah Palin put in a very strong performance, sort of reinvigorated Republicans who were beginning to feel a little bit soft. And now they think it's time for them to really get on offense. And so what you have happening is John McCain in Sedona, Arizona today, essentially in prep work for the upcoming debate. And Sarah Palin on the campaign trail, first in Colorado and later today in California, really getting tough on Barack Obama, laying the groundwork for what's going to be a very combative debate on Tuesday.